Hi, everyone, and welcome to this Care Team Chronicles episode where we are going to discuss a topic we have been getting a lot of questions about lately. How do topicals and transdermals provide relief, and what are they best used for? So, clients may be wondering what product to use for what condition and how they may be of benefit. So, here today, I'm going to provide a brief presentation about your skin, topicals, and transdermals. Let me go ahead and pull this up for us here. Okay, this is a bit more of an intermediate discussion. So if you have beginner questions about getting started, make sure to reach out to our care team, our care specialist, or visit the links in the description to learn more. So research is finding the existence of the endocannabinoid system in the skin. CB1 and CB2 are two major receptors found in the endocannabinoid system, and they're located in potentially all of our skin cells. Therefore, plant cannabinoids may contribute to efficient skin cell function. So what are the main functions of our skin? Well, first we have the epidermis, which is the top layer of our skin. Epidermal cells regulate the defense barrier and suppress inflammation. Immune cells are the immune system of the skin. Then we have our sebaceous glands, which are usually attached to hair follicles. Healthy skin may be attributed to the secretion of proper levels of sebum, which is that fatty serum, through these glands. And then we have our sensory nerves. When the sensory nerve endings are activated, they may block actions such as pain management and itching sensations. So the layers of your skin include your epidermis, which is the thin outer layer of skin. Then there's the dermis, the second layer of skin that contains, among others, your blood vessels, lymph vessels, hair follicles, sweat glands, nerves, and sebaceous glands. Then you have the hypodermis fat layer, which is the deepest layer of skin that consists of collagen and fat cells, and this conserves as the body's heat and protects by acting as a shock absorber. So let's get a little bit more into that top layer of skin, which is the epidermis. This is made of 4 to 5 layers of epithelial cells, depending on the location of the body. It's also avascular, meaning that it contains no blood vessels. So if you wanted to consider your hand, you have your back of hand, which is pretty thin. That's going to be about 4 layers of skin. And then the palm of your hand is pretty thick, so that will be about 5 layers of skin. The layers of the epithelial cells are from the top layer to the base: your stratum corneum, stratum lucidum, stratum granulosum, stratum spinosum, and stratum basale. So now we need to get through that first layer of skin. How do we do that, or that first layer of cells? So there's many factors that determine whether substances will get farther than the stratum corneum. So remember, that is the first layer of cells on the first layer of your skin. So first, the size of the particle. Molecules need to be rather tiny to penetrate a cell. Then there's the substance in which the particles are dissolved. Lipophilic particles will penetrate more easily due to the oily nature of the skin and it being waterproof. Then there's the condition of the skin. If it is damaged, the shielding function would then be compromised. Then if the product has ingredients added to increase permeability. So how do our topicals work? Well, cannabis topicals can be defined as creams, lotions, balms, oils, salves, or ointments that are infused with cannabinoids and applied topically to the skin. There are mostly CB2 as well as CB1 receptors in nearly every skin cell, as I mentioned. Therefore, these receptors may absorb the topical of your epidermis. Relief may then be felt in the localized area as absorption takes place. Topicals might be best for those acute flare-ups. So then what about transdermals? How do those work? Transdermal patches include chemical penetration enhancers, also known as CPEs, to increase the ability to pass through the epidermis and penetrate the dermis, therefore allowing access to the blood vessels and through to the circulatory system. Your body activates the patch, prompting a slow release of cannabinoids over a certain amount of time. Of the CPEs, terpenes are arguably the most highly advanced and safe. Ones such as limonene that are highly lipophilic and small in size more easily penetrate the stratum corneum and move on through to the blood vessels of the dermis. Transdermal products may be best considered when looking for an alternative to oral administration. All right, guys, that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for joining me for this special Care Team Chronicles episode. If you have questions about topicals or transdermals or anything about cannabinoid therapy, please give us a call or send us an email. We are happy to help. And if you have any ideas on topics or questions you would like to see here answered on Care Team Chronicles, then leave us a comment below and let us know. Otherwise, we'll see you next week. And until then, be well. Bye-bye.